Welcome to my annual ranking of the 16 possible Super Bowl matchups following a wildcard weekend that thinned the herd. This year's final 8 teams offer a fantastic mix: historic franchises, star quarterbacks, legendary coaches, and elite defenses. While this season felt unpredictable, the remaining field is loaded with familiar faces who know how to win in January. So, let's rank the potential championship games, from least to most appealing for the masses, based on storylines, star power, and historical weight. At number 16, we have the Texans versus the Bears. This would be a fun, young quarterback duel between Stroud and Caleb Williams, who finished first and third in the Heisman a few years ago. Both teams are exciting and fresh, but compared to other possibilities, this matchup lacks the deep historical rivalry or era-defining significance that elevates a Super Bowl. Both fan bases would be ecstatic, but for the neutral viewer, more compelling games are on the board. At 15, the Patriots and 49ers. This is a historic matchup on paper, a battle for Super Bowl supremacy, with the Patriots chasing a record 7th title and the 49ers aiming for their 6th. A major subplot would be 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan facing the franchise behind his most painful professional memory, the 28-3 comeback loss when he was Atlanta's offensive coordinator. Adding to the drama, the 49ers would be playing in their home stadium. It's a solid game, but again, other matchups feel more distinctive for this particular season. At 14, the Broncos versus the 49ers. This brings the Shanahan family drama front and center. Kyle Shanahan, seeking his first title, would face the franchise his father, Mike, led to 2 championships. It's a historic father-son storyline. The game also features players who switch teams in the offseason, adding personal stakes. It's a good matchup with deep narrative roots, but it doesn't quite crack the upper tier. At 13, the Texans versus the Seahawks. This would be a brutal defensive showdown between the 2 stingiest units in the league. It evokes memories of a previous defensive slugfest at the same stadium. These teams met in the regular season, with Seattle winning a turnover-filled game. While I personally predicted this matchup, and it would be a fantastic defensive battle, both teams have more tantalizing potential opponents. Finally, at 12, the Bills versus the Bears. This is a quarterback lover's dream. Josh Allen and Caleb Williams are 2 of the most thrilling, improvisational playmakers in football. The visual of these 2 athletic freaks scrambling and making off-script plays for 3 hours is incredibly appealing. For the Bills, it's a chance to finally win a Super Bowl after 4 previous losses. For 2 passionate fan bases from the Great Lakes region, it would be an epic, high-energy clash. It's a fantastic matchup, but the top of the list holds games with even greater historical gravity and legacy-defining stakes.